So, hi everyone, let me just quickly update you about the market of tomorrow because today is market holiday, Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. And if you see in the daily time frame, the candles are looking very great. If you look at this, the rejections that are coming from the upper side, which is exactly the 60% retracement of the whole this selling swing. And so, market is taking resistance at exactly 60%. If market turns needs to turn out into positive view, it it must sustain this low. Otherwise, if this low tested one time, then our market can go bearish and we can see the 23 to 24 in recent days. So I am not expecting that also. But what is the concerning part here is for the sellers that market has taken resistance exactly at 60% on the daily time frame. And if you look at this, if you look at hourly time frame, you can observe that market is kind of clearly creating a double top, right? So, or a M pattern. So, if this M pattern breaks, lot of sellers will be coming into the market, right? So, here is a clear view generating into the market, which is, if I may say you what is the clear view. If you look at the closing here, this is of 24,000, 23,749. Just look at the closing, 23,749, which means or close to 730. In daily time frame, the closing is at 730. So that means the buyers which have came last minute, you can see the rejection. So the buyers which have come last minute, looking at the support that market is creating above 700, they will get first trapped in that trapping scenario only. Who will be getting into profit? The sellers, right? First, market will remove the sellers, buyers who are looking at 700 as a support. After that, after removing the buyers, what market can do in that momentum only, in the removal of sellers only, during the first move when market is removing the buyers, at that point of time only, the uh, market will break this previous low, which which will indicate that sellers will be coming into the market looking at the M pattern which have created looking at the past 3 days data. So on the view of that, sellers will be coming into the market and to trap every seller out there or to sustain this low for the future sessions. Market needs to go higher after that. So here is a clear plan. First, market will trap the buyers who have bought. After that, in that kind of momentum, only sellers will be coming into the market looking at the breakdown of M pattern. So market will trap those sellers also at 23,600. So 23,600 would be a crucial point. If market breaks that, sellers will be coming into the market aggressively. Although this is a complete trend, but I am expecting this load will be sustaining in the future sessions. So because market is again and again removing the sellers only, right? Look, for this selling kind of momentum, market has removed them. For this selling momentum, market has removed again the sellers. And for this momentum, not only market will give those profit a little bit after that they will get trapped also. So that's the planning for tomorrow. If you look at 5 minutes, there is a clear M pattern formation in 5 minutes. Look, this is the M pattern I am talking about. So on the breakdown of this M pattern or on the breakdown of previous low, which is created on this point, sellers will be coming aggressively into the market. So what market can do is after breaking down, people will be selling or the sellers who are aggressive from the upper side will be selling here and we will execute a buying side trade in order to trap them. Otherwise, if there will be a selling side momentum, we will wait for the M pattern breakdown or to market to trap the sellers first. Because if the sellers will be getting targeted, then market needs to open gap up or somewhere close to these levels. Then after we can say that if there is no red candle forming after this kind of opening, then it is confirmed that if it is a bullish candle it will be confirmed that market will not only test this high, but also break the upper side level, which is two times tested in the recent intraday sessions. And if you look at the range analysis, you can clearly see that in this range, market is hovering. But the crucial point is market has tested the high two times and not the low, but not the low, right? So the low is not yet tested. If the low is not yet tested, and market, if you look at, there is a simple concept in the market, the support or the resistance, whichever is testing again and again, higher probability will be the breakout of that, breakdown or breakout of that. So here the resistance is tested two times. It is taken resistance at a clear point, right? It is not. It could be possible that the person who are selling over the high would be placing the stop loss closely around that levels. Like if I would be the seller, just think of a larger horizon. If I would be the seller, if you would be the seller, you would be selling and placing the stop loss somewhere above this. Right? If you are a small seller, if you are a large seller, you will be placing the stop loss at 24,000 because it is a crucial point. And the buyers which are there, they will be in good profit. Not so big profit, but at least they will be in small quantity only. The buyers who are there, who are here, market has already removed that. Also, there is no as such SLs available in the downside. So the stop losses of the sellers would be available on the upside only. So market can go to trap them. But before that, market needs to trap the buyers by showing a little bit of momentum if there is any buyer in a small quantity also. Market will first needs to remove them. After that, it can go higher by removing the buyers and allowing the sellers to get their stop loss hit. Right. So looking at the momentum of the market, looking at the big candles, we cannot clearly say that what can happen, but we have done an assumption that after this support breakdown, market has acting testing two times. Correct. And this support is acting as a resistance. So third time it will be broken only. So that's the plan. If you look at this 23,775 acting as a good resistance here for the sellers to sell and putting the stop loss above it would be a good plan. 23,800 would be a place where people would place the stop loss, or 23,000 maximum if there is a good seller coming into the market or the operator is a big seller, then you can clearly see that 23,900 would be a good option to put the stop loss, or best to best option would be 24,000. So we will be aggressively looking into this, that people who are placing 24,000 as a stop loss, because there is no as such stop loss available in the downside. If market needs to create a stop loss in the downside, market first need to create a selling swing. After that, buyers will be coming into the market, looking at these supports, buyers will be coming into the market and putting stop loss here. If market does like this, so buyers will be putting stop losses here and here, the small retailers, and after that market can fall and give us a good target also. But before that happens, market needs to create the selling swing initially. If that doesn't happen, then we will be confirmed. It will be confirmed that it is a indication of buying swing start or positive momentum is getting started into the market. So this is a buying level of 23,538, and the next support will be 23,640. Both of the level are acting. This is a kind of 100 points of range. So both of the level are acting as a good support for the market. No doubt there is a buyer's trapping scenario happening because of these kind of trending selling moves. But if there will be buyers in small quantity also, market will not target them because the higher liquidity will be in the upper side only. Here there will be liquidity of the seller's stop loss. So after breaking this, market will not stop here. Market will make big candles and it will go till 24,000 to trap the sellers or the buyers. Depends on that situation. Till that point, we will observe that what could happen in the market. Also, if you look at this, I have plotted 100 EMA. 100 EMA is acting like a spring. So after breaking 100 EMA, it has broken the low and two times. So 100 EMA is broken from the downside, right? So there is a huge chance the market will test the 100 EMA from to go upside, and after that it can fall also. But as of now, it seems like market will break the 100 EMA through upside. So this is what we are expecting also, right? So let's see how market performs tomorrow.